Hi, Genki Call here with an update on youngest. We finally got in to see her PCP last week. Let's see, today is February 1st, so I'm going to look up the date actually. Hold on just a second. It was a few days ago. Today's Tuesday, and that was like Thursday or Friday, so like the 27th of January, which is a long time to wait for a follow-up follow-up on the hospital visit that she had in early December, but I put off scheduling it for a while because she couldn't walk, and it's a walk into the doctor's office. It's a walk once you get into the doctor's office to get to the room where she would need to sit down, and I don't remember ever seeing any wheelchairs there. We could have probably worked it out, but she was in such bad shape. Now that she's doing better, I was able to schedule the appointment, got her in, had to reschedule it for last week. It was supposed to be before that, but anyway, got her in, and I have an answer, and it's so nice to have an answer at last. So the doctor was looking, and first of all, the nurse weighed her, and she has lost 4 pounds since she saw the neurologist early this month. I'm losing track of time. She's lost 4 pounds, but she's still up 18 pounds since September when her PCP saw her. And that's 18 pounds plus 4 that she's already lost. So that was 22 pounds of water weight that she was carrying around. And this is the one major thing that's been bothering me. She's doing so much better with her med changes. It's been fantastic. But what's causing all of the swelling? Her feet are still terribly swollen. Her feet, her legs, it's especially bad on the right-hand side. And why does she have pulmonary edema? Why is there fluid around her lungs? And the doctor explained to me it's not her heart, which I already knew. And he explained how it could have been her heart, but that it wasn't. And he gave me a really detailed explanation of how the heart can cause there to be extra fluid around the lungs. But that wasn't it. So what is the problem? And we found that out. And I may not have my facts exact. I may not have this exactly right. This is the way I remember it. But her protein level is low. That is a fact. I remember that quite clearly. Her protein level is low. And the doctor said that with the low protein level, basically what's happening is her system is pushing fluid out into her cells in order to concentrate the protein level and make it a little higher. So that extra fluid has to go somewhere, and it's pulling in her legs, which is where all of the edema seems to be, is in her feet and legs, and apparently in her chest. Don't know if that's still going on or not, but it was when she was in the hospital. But it's an answer. It's a fantastic answer, and it makes perfect sense because this girl is not eating. She's not eating anything. I can't get her to eat any of the things she normally eats, and she's always had a restricted diet, but she used to eat pasta. As long as I put some red sauce on it, she would eat it. She used to eat red cabbage. I know it's a weird one, but she likes to eat red cabbage like it's chips, but she won't eat that. She won't eat anything except literal chips. Nothing else. The 2 days we were in the hospital, we were there for literally 48 hours, and she had been fasting before we got there. The whole time we were there, she ate one noodle. Just one. One little piece of rigatoni, and that's the only thing she ate while we were there because she didn't want what they had to offer. And so she simply starved herself, and that's what she's been doing. She will starve herself unless we give her chips. But we also have a way to get some protein into her now, and that is something I already have because I have some issues with protein myself. Whey powder. So basically what I've been doing is I'm mixing whey powder into her. I tried today. She hasn't been eating, giving her all the things that she wants to eat. But today I mixed whey powder into her macaroni and cheese, threw the red sauce on there, just some spaghetti sauce, mixed it all up, She ate about half of it, and that's huge because she hasn't eaten any meal type food for a while, and it means I got some protein into her. Also, she likes to cook, quote unquote, cook with her food. She will take her cup of apple water and she dumps it into her bag of chips and eats them that way. Ugh, sounds gross to me, and it's a texture thing too. Ugh. If I tried to feed her that texture, she would fight me and make gaggy faces. But if she cooks herself, she will eat it. So what I did today is I gave her a bag of chips and she asked me to go get her some juice to pour into it. I poured an entire scoop of her whey powder into that and mixed it up really well before I poured it on her chips. So I got some whey into her that way as well. That way as well. So extra protein, I have a means of getting extra protein into her, and I've got to figure out something. I've got to figure out some way to make her to eat things so this won't continue to be a problem. But we are working on it. It's an answer. It's something that makes sense to me, which is always nice. And basically that's where we stand right now. Just try to get more protein in her and see if we can get those edema levels to go down, to get the swelling to decrease. So that's where we stand for now, and have lots of other stuff to put on this channel. Just been busy with everything. Oh. And for those of you that are my Gems of War fans, while I was in the doctor's office and we were waiting for him to come into the room, I was using some keys trying to get a mythic, and I managed to pull Voice of Orpheus. So that was really cool. I did appreciate that, the extra mythic that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't taken her to the office. So that was cool. Anyway, that's it for now. Y'all take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon. Bye!